Do you need a vacation but can't take much time off work? Are you tired of family trips to the same beaches in your area year after year? Are you in need of a quick romantic getaway away from the kids? Are you going through a divorce or breakup and need to celebrate amongst friends? Do you dream about family getaways outside of the country? Does being on a plane for too long give you anxiety, keeping you from traveling and exploring outer limits? And lastly, are you finally repulsed by the polluted and murky water at your local beach? If this is you, you're watching the right video. Do something different. Instead of spending your money on the same boring local activities and traveling to the same destinations over and over again. Not to say you can't enjoy yourself in the States, because you can. I do it all of the time and I love it. This is part 2 of a series, so be sure to tune in to part 1 if you haven't already. I'll also share with you flight times from 7 main airports all over the United States and when's the best time to visit. So the question is, would you be opposed to traveling outside the United States if the flight was only, in some cases, 3 or 4 hours? 2 months ago, I took a 6-hour flight to Aruba and spent less than I would have spent in Vegas. To me, it was worth it because I've been to Vegas a dozen times. The flight to Aruba was only 6 hours and I got a chance to check off another country and continent off my list. Be sure to watch part 1 because I talk about Aruba, and stay tuned for my Aruba video that I'll be posting soon. Without further ado, let's get started and share if you care. Hey, what's up everybody? It's Tioka with Vagabond Culture, your #1 source for everything travel, adventure, and lifestyle. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell, that way you're notified every time I post a new video. Cartagena, Colombia. A gorgeous fishing village on Colombia's Caribbean coast, has excellent beaches, a historic old town that's entirely walkable, and beautiful colonial architecture. It's also one of the safest places in the country. On almost every street in Cartagena, you'll find Colombian-made bags, scarves, shoes, and more in a slew of shades. It's chock full of delicious stuff to eat, from dishes that reflect the city's 16th century Moorish influence to vegetarian spins on Spanish paella. But the ideal local meal includes fresh seafood. And with that being said, while you should definitely pick up some cheese-filled arepas and fresh lemonade from the food vendors in the plazas, you might want to sign up for a street food tour and taste even more local dishes. If you have subscribed to my channel and watch all of my videos, you know how much I love street art. And Colombian street art is everything. Lastly, visit the mud volcano, climb inside the hill-like vat where you'll float in the mud and have the option of getting a quick massage. Visiting Cartagena, Colombia, August through November means you're going to get the best deals, and that's the greatest time to dodge the crowds. Now, if you want the best weather, that's December through January. And the best time to explore the beaches and landscapes is January through March. I visited the Grand Cayman Islands a couple years ago and had a ball. It's home to some of the best beaches in the world. Visiting the Cayman Islands is all about unforgettable memories. Although there is a whole host of things to see and do, 2 experiences that really stand out are Stingray City and a nighttime kayak tour to experience the spectacular bioluminescence. Widely recognized as the birthplace of recreational diving, exploring the underwater world around the Cayman Islands is not to be missed. The seafood is so vibrant and fresh, and a strong farm and sea-to-table ethos makes the culinary offering diverse and delicious. Grand Cayman's north side features a string of lovely beaches, and most popular, Rum Point, offers a slightly less frantic day in the sun. You have to visit the Grand Cayman Islands. You will be amazed. The islands are warm all year round, but the best times to visit the Grand Cayman Islands are March through May and September through November, when the daytime temperatures are cool and the crowds are thin. If you decide to visit during the summer, which is peak season, be prepared for hordes of tourists and very limited lodging ability. If you enjoy my videos and have subscribed to my channel, you'll love my Instagram page. Be sure to follow me for amazing travel and adventure photos and videos. Follow me on Instagram at Vagabond Culture. I post weekly. From eating local chocolate while staring at the perfect crystal waves, to snorkeling, to scuba diving, to relaxing at the beach bars at night, San Pedro has everything you dream your vacation destination will have. Leave about 2/3 of your clothing at home, bring swimsuits, sunblocks, sandals, and a hat. That is all. You will not need pants there. The town is longer than it is wide, so walk along the beautiful beach path lined with hotels and businesses. Arguably, the most famous thing to do in San Pedro, Belize, is to visit the beautiful Blue Hole, a giant sinkhole in the Caribbean Sea. While visiting by boat is mostly bragging rights, you can get the best view from a helicopter or plane tour. Belize is beautiful and an amazing place to visit. Don't forget to have a taste of Belize, where the food is inexpensive and at the same time tasty. The best time to visit Belize is from late November to mid-April during the country's dry season. Although the peak season draws thousands of tourists, dealing with crowds is an easy sacrifice to make the warm temperatures. Also keep in mind there are no international flights or airlines going straight to San Pedro, so you'll have to either catch a ferry or local airline. The beautiful, never disappointing Guatemala. Guatemalans are really nice and friendly people. You definitely won't meet a stranger there. It's very safe, just follow common sense precautions and you will be fine. Antigua is a small city surrounded by volcanoes in southern Guatemala. It's renowned for its Spanish colonial buildings, many of which was restored following the 1773 earthquake. Relax at the Central Park facing a giant volcano, or go for a nice volcano hike, which is quite popular. There are at least 37 volcanoes to choose from in the beautiful country. Ziplining on a canopy tour is a great way to get the adrenaline flowing and to see the jungle from a completely different angle than upwards from the ground. Mayan ruins can be found all over Guatemala. Literally, hundreds of sites dot the landscape. The food is amazing. There's a great variety of food, especially soups and stews. Lounge on the breathtaking beaches or fall in love with the beautiful lakes. This is where you want to vacation. Guatemala has a pleasant climate that lends itself to year-round visits. The dry season runs from November to May, but even in the wet season, the rainfall is generally only a couple of hours a day, so feel free to visit anytime. Why go anywhere else when you can go Mexico? Isla Mujeres, that is. Snorkel with tropical fish amid coral reefs, skim the blue waters by kayak or boat, windsurf along the shores of soft sandy beaches, scuba dive or go fishing. On land you can sunbathe, dine on seafood, dance to Latin rhythms, or belly up to the bar for fresh, delicious drinks. And most importantly, relax and enjoy the warm turquoise water. Everywhere you'll find panoramic pools, hammocks, and lounge chairs. Isla Mujeres is more laid back and tranquil than Cancun, which is approximately 8 miles away. But as you can see, there's a ton to do. You can also rent a golf cart, moped, or bicycle to explore the island and see the sights, which are the main forms of transportation. Take a yoga class or get a massage. This is what I call a vacation. January through April are considered the best weather months with very little rain to visit Isla Mujeres, Mexico. Vancouver, Canada is a trail through the rainforest. It's fascinating cultural diversity. It's evening walks along the harbor. And its best experience outdoors. This Canadian city is brimming with fun things to do. Popular attractions include the Suspension Bridge Park, the award-winning Museum of Anthropology, Flyover Canada, Vancouver Lookout, the Classical Chinese Garden, Science World, and the Vancouver Art Gallery. It's hard to be bored when visiting Vancouver. This amazing place is famous for its fresh, local seafood, especially its salmon. So there's friendly people, the majestic mountains, the beautiful rainforest and foliage, the sparkling ocean, the big city, the brilliant landmarks and monuments, and the great weather. This makes Vancouver one of the most beautiful cities in the world. The best time to visit Vancouver is during the warmer and drier months of April through October. But with their moderate sunny summers and mild rainy winters, Vancouver welcomes visitors all year round. Welcome to St. Thomas, the gateway island of the U.S. Virgin Islands in the Caribbean. It's known for its beaches and snorkeling spots. The Virgin Islands are a relatively safe destination outside of petty crime. The locals are generally friendly and welcoming. St. Thomas is widely known as the best shopping spot in the Caribbean and one of the top 10 shopping areas in the world. Many duty-free bargains can be found at prices that are below statewide and no sales tax. If you're a shopper, that's definitely a reason to go. See a ton of marine life if you don't mind getting wet. View life on the coral reef from the unique underwater observatory. Visit the shark pool where you can pet a shark or hand feed a stingray. And if you don't mind getting wet, bring your swimsuit so you can swim with the sea lions. And lastly, if you're not afraid of heights, at an impressive height of 1,500 feet above sea level, Mountaintop offers a spectacular panoramic view of both the US and British Virgin Islands, a total of 20 islands in all. April to June is the best time to visit the US Virgin Islands. You can expect mild weather and very little rainfall. Oh my goodness, so much amazing information. Be sure to save and share this video with everyone you know. It's time for you to start traveling more. You deserve it. Be sure to check out my other videos to learn everything you need to know to be a thorough traveler. I have videos about the best travel apps, how to stay safe while traveling internationally, adventures in Europe, outdoor adventures in each state, trying Hawaiian snacks, hiking survival kit, and much more. Thank you guys so much for watching my entire video and leaving a comment below. Please let me know if you have any travel or adventure video suggestions. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell, that way you're notified every time I post a new video. See you next time!